we come back. Probably the most jarring part of the game was the Patriots' run defense getting overwhelmed by Kenneth Walker and Seattle. Go to that matchup with your phone call 617-779-7997.
Can I take your call?
You noticed? Yeah, I found it on eBay from a seller in Vegas. Loved being perfect. Cheers to it and jackpot. Italian leather, classic trench silhouette. And did you see the pretty purple?
Hang on to me, please.
Some people tap that screen, join in, hit that like button, subscribe button. They're driving, doing some DoorDash. What's up, everybody joining in? Hit that like button. Hit that share button. We need as many people in here as we can get. People.
same way that May did. He missed some passes, but he wasn't just, completely airmailing them. I thought the pass rush was mostly ineffective, and the run defense got pushed around. People keep talking about how great the Pats defense played, but it was really just the secondary, I think. Gonzalez, Davis, Woodson, those guys, they were all very, very good. I thought they carried the day. But watching, how you could tell that the run defense was getting really beat? Is they would hand the ball off to Walker. Darnold would hand it off to Walker, and Walker would get to the line and stop. He would get to the line and stop. There was one play where, I thought I hit pause on my DVR, and I'm like, wait, did he stop? And I was like, well, how come he's not moving and everyone else is moving? And then I realized, oh, yeah, he's just waiting for his line to open up a hole. And then he's going to go right through it for 10, 12, 13, whatever yards. 29 yards in those clips we just played. He had back-to-back runs of 30 yards each, right in a row. And it's like, okay, he's sitting there waiting, being patient, waiting for a hole to open up and develop. And normally what the Patriots' defensive front would do is blow that up. I mean, you're not waiting. If you wait in the backfield, someone's going to go get you. Barmore's going to get you. Williams is going to get you. Jennings is going to close in on you. You can't stand around and tap dance like that. But Walker, not only did he do it, he was like a surgeon. He'd get the ball, he'd stand there and 2 steps behind the line, a tiny hole would open up, and boom, he's through it. Like the road runner, just bam, right through it. And he's not the fastest guy in the world. He's not the fastest running back in the league. Oh, but the way he hit those holes while waiting patiently for him, literally going from 0 to 60, he'd stopped running. He got the ball, he took 2 steps, sort of stuttered, and stopped. And then as soon as that hole opened up, he was through it. And the Patriots had no real answer for that. No real answer. And of all the things we saw last night, that to me may have been the thing I was most unprepared for. That may have been the thing that took me out of my expectations maybe more than anything else. I was expecting Drake May to have another tough game. I didn't think it'd be that bad, but I thought that he was going to have a tough time with Seattle in that defense. It's a good defense. It's a great defense. And I thought he'd struggle. I was hoping he wouldn't. I was hoping this would be his big breakout game. But I was in the back of my mind thinking, it's going to probably be another struggle. And I did not at all expect for the Patriots' run defense to just get moved around like that. Just moved right to the side. Missing tackles, all that stuff. All that stuff that they did not do in those first 3 games. And I think that was really the difference. When you do that, it's not, they were bending and not breaking. It's not like they gave up a lot of touchdowns. But when you're letting Walker flip the field like that and pick up first downs and have big chunk running plays, then they're going to get in the field goal range and they're going to play that field position game. And that was a game that the Patriots could not win. They just couldn't. And while their defense, I thought, as a whole was pretty good, run defense struggled. And it's the first time they've struggled in a while. In fact, I went back to look to see the last time they struggled. Breece Hall ran for 111 yards back on the 28th of December. I don't really consider that struggling. Garbage time, Patriots pulled him out. On December 14th, James Cook ran for 11 yards in a game the Patriots lost. Against the Ravens, Derrick Henry had almost 130 yards rushing in that game. And in the Bengals game, Chase Brown had 107 yards. They won that game, but I remember thinking, wow, this Chase Brown guy's really running all over him. Now, in a lot of those games, they did not have Milton Williams. But maybe we have been overrating this run defense a little bit. Maybe that, for all the talk about how Drake May just coasted on this easy schedule, that maybe the run defense, did we get a little out over our skis on the run defense when they were maybe taking advantage of that same easy schedule?
Hit that like button for me, please.
But I know that they were not what I was expecting last night. I was expecting trouble from me. I was expecting the offense to have some trouble. I was not expecting Kenneth Walker and that Seahawks offensive line to push the Patriots defense around. That was true. 617-779-7937. Let's go to Raj. Thought on draft things. Go ahead, Raj.
Hey, listen, thank you, great show. I just am driving home from San Francisco, unfortunately. I was at the game, correct? And I'll tell you that I was nervous going there because the last game I went to was Seattle basically, I was 3 rows from buffer interception. So I was
Brag of the year,
pretty
man.
mad. But
Yeah, go ahead.
what?
I said brag of the year.
So the guys are talking about, oh, we had a great season. Hey, listen, we all know we had a great season, but we're talking about this game, okay? And this game sucked on so many levels that we were talking about, okay? I was there. I blame everybody, okay? Will Campbell, by the way, why aren't we hyping him up? This guy sucks, number one. Number two, great thing. I know he's young, and he's done a great thing, but he's seen ghosts like what this guy saw against Brady. He gets nervous. And
What's going on, everybody? Thanks for tapping that screen, joining in.
Receivers wide open. But here's who I'm saying from folks is McDaniel. Listen, we got some strings of Brady for 2 yards, 4 yards, 5 yards. Right? I got double digits coming around doing that, knowing
Yo, what's up? What's going on?
knowing your quarterback's done. And you gotta help them. That's a huge job.
Yeah, Rex, thanks for the call. I didn't think they did a good job of helping to
going on? Just chilling, waiting for an order. I had no.
Maybe May's shoulder was just too banged up. I don't know. Almost, what, 250 yards in the fourth quarter, so people believe that. Although Seattle went, you can tell it was clear as day. Seattle was preparing. No big plays. But everybody balanced. 4 guys.
We're doing doordash.
That's exactly what happened. One silver lining. Didn't let him get
Are
to go.
you at work?
Ran that clock out yourself. Good job, man. One more call before the top of the hour. Will is in the table.
Sure, thank you for taking my call.
Got it.
First time calling here. You were talking about your disappointment in the defense and the yards they gave up.
Everybody watched the Super Bowl yesterday?
Do you have an opinion on the fact that we didn't get many first downs?
What do y'all think about the Super Bowl?
And the defense just got tired. I mean, at the end of the day, when you have a big guy like Kenny Walker running the ball, they got tired. They came out of the first
Who was you rooting for? Patriots and Seattle.
and 3 and out, and we got to get that defense back in and take the moral.
Grid.
Yeah, well, you're right about that, but I would also say
I said
there
the
were a
same
lot of
shit.
turnovers in the Houston game. There were a lot of turnovers in the Chargers game. They turned the ball over before, and the defense had to spend some extra time out there in the field. That's not something that just popped up here.
Alright, Buffalo, that's cool.
Defense also didn't turn Darnold over. They did not. He tried to give a couple away. I thought he had a couple of risky throws, but he did. He held on to the ball. He did not pressure him that much. One sack once. It was, for that defense, it was a letdown. That was a letdown for the defense, a special run defense. I thought the secondary played great. 617-779-7927 is your phone number. Quick break. When we come back, I've been putting it off.
There's 4 people in here.
There's Drake May next.
All-star coverage across Odyssey Sports is powered by Factor. Factor meals make it easy to feed your performance.
See all the snow that we got?
Factor. Eat like a pro.
Alright guys, I'll be right back. Hit that subscribe button, we'll be right back.